All right, let's begin by understanding the public access modifier. Public means that this class in here can be accessible by any other class, literally by any other class. In here, for this method, public static void main means that this method in here is accessible by any other class as well, right? So public means that it's accessible by everyone. So what I want to do here is the following. So I want to, in here, let's just have a variable. So here I'm going to say public static string. I'm going to call this foo equals to bar. Now you can see that we have public in here. Now this right here, this public static string, this foo right here, this is an attribute. So inside of this main method, if I say in here the same variables, so you see the difference. So here if I say string and then foo equals to and then bar right here, now this is a local variable because it's enclosed within this method. This is an attribute for this class. Now if I try to say public here, this does not work. So these access modifiers are only for classes, attributes, methods, and constructors. So you'll learn about constructors later, but just know that if you have a local variable, you cannot attach this access modifier. Now you know where to use them, but what does it mean to be public? So public really means that I can access this foo property from anywhere. So here, let's just open the project tab. Let's create a new class. So I'm going to say foo. And here, let's also have a main method. So just type main, press enter. So this is a class called foo. If I want to access this foo right here from this class main, I can just say, so within the method here, I can just say main dot, and then have a look. We have access to foo in here. So we have access to foo, but we also have access to main because, so if I go back, so here, public static void main. So this public is attached to this method, which is called main. Therefore, it can be accessed by anywhere. So here, if I press Control space, you'll see that I can see main. So this is the main method, but also our foo variable. So if I just say here, for example, south, and within this south, I'm going to basically print the value of foo. So let's just basically say main dot and then foo. And I'm just doing this so that you see properly. Now, if I run this, so right click, I want to run this main method within foo, right click, run, and you can see that we have bar in here. So this is the meaning of public. Public means that it's accessible from anywhere. Even, so if I right click, create a package. So let's just create a new package. And here I'm going to say that this is the foo package. Within the foo package, let's have a class called Apple, for example. And within this class called Apple, let's just say main as well. And we want to print the same thing. Now within this method for the Apple class, I can say main. So main is the class, this class, dot, and then foo. So if I right click, run it, you can see that I have bar in here. So if I go to foo as well, so here I could have another field and I can access everything in here from Apple. So here I just want to show you that if I say main, or actually Apple dot, have a look, we only have access to main in here. right? So we can basically run Apple's main method from within this class, which we're not going to do. So this is public. This is fairly straightforward, but if it doesn't really make sense, hold on, because once you learn about the private as well as default, this will make fully sense.